So, while we're on the subject of Druidic Triads, there's some explored in Arcanum and MERLYNS MAGICK and applied Druidology. There's another interesting source too. If you do a little bit of Googling or a little bit of searching in your local library or bookstore, you're going to find this one here. It's called Druidic Triads, the Wisdom of the Cymry, of the Right Way to Live, by Faraday, Surefire Press, 1984. And it's interesting little booklet, honestly, that it's supposedly these Bardic Triads, and yet there's no commentary whatsoever. It's just a small booklet of triads, and somehow it's a copyrighted work, but cross-referencing some of the triads, we find similarities, and a lot of them apply to just daily living and not so much mysticism and things of that nature. We've got a message. I suppose we better attend to that first. So, I think this is really worth exploring a little bit to get the flavor of the beauty of the Celtic system and some of the more common day triads that are not administrative or mystical, whatnot. Of virtues, just to give some examples out of the thousands we could pull from. Three things excellent among worldly affairs: hating folly, loving virtue, and endeavoring constantly to learn. The three beautiful beings of the world: the godly, the skillful, and the temperate. The three tendencies of man's lifetime: hope, love, and joy. The three things which must be united before good can come of them: thinking well, speaking well, and acting well. The three things that are becoming for a man: knowledge, good deeds, and gentleness. Moving to another section of the rewards of virtue. There are three things which the happy man will gain: prosperity, honor, and ease of conscience. Three things which the humble will gain: plenty, joy, and the love of their neighbors. Three things which the sincere will gain: favor, respect, and prosperity. Three things in which the patient will gain: love, peace, and succor. Okay. Of the roots of evil, there are three companions of the devil: pride, envy, and rapine. Three firstborn children of the devil: pride, untruth, and envy. Three things hateful to God and man: a warlike look, a deceitful tongue, and a mischievous spirit. Three joys of the wicked: gluttony, fighting, and fickleness. Let's see. Of riches and poverty, three things that are the portion of the wealthy: more and more covetousness, more care, and less pleasure. Three things which can come from just wealth: worldly abundance, brotherly charity, and national goodness, and from these the favor of God. Three ways leading to poverty: sport, gluttony, and harlotry. Three things better than riches: health, freedom, and discretion. Three things which a man will obtain from poverty: health, learning, and God's protection. Three things which must profit a man: poverty, sickness, and children, for by possessing them he gains knowledge and much truth that cannot be without them. Let's see. Of the basis of society: three foundations of law and custom, order, justice, and peace. Of the land and husbandry, there are three beauties of the land: the granary, the smithy, and the school. Of the good citizen: three men who will be pleasing to God: a faithful teacher, a good husband, and a mediator in disputes. Three godly things among men: handicraft, husbandry, and scholarship. Let's see. of manners good and bad, 3 things for which thanks are due, because that is as easy as reward, an invitation, a gift, and a warning. 3 qualities unbecoming in a man, being important in asking, hard in giving, and evil in opinion. 3 things which bring a man many invitations, saying little, and that wise and instructive, quiet mirth without great effort, and behaving always without arrogance. So, this just kind of gives you an overview of some of the flow and beauty of the actual triads as they've been passed down. Again, no source or background information was given for this little booklet, but we can assume they may be of the Welsh and Bardic nature. Of the nature of man, it continues 3 things from which it is not easy to win a man: his belief, his genius, and his nation. 3 things on which every man should reflect: whence he comes, where he is, and whither he should go. 3 things hard for a man to do completely: know himself, conquer his appetites, and keep his secrets. 3 things a man cannot conceal: great love, great hate, and great wealth. 3 fears which weaken men's hearts: fear of speaking the truth, fear of wretched poverty, and fear of the devil. 3 things which dazzle the world: deceit, supremacy, and excessive love for man and human beings. 3 things which come on man with his knowing: sleep, sin, and old age. 3 things which come together: age, sin, and grief. 3 things which keep their word faithfully: death, God's retribution, and repentance. 3 things it is manly to obey: the truth, the world which is to come, and the cock at dawn. 3 things never to end: the flowering of charity, the soul of man, and perfect love. 3 things necessary for the doing of every act: knowledge, ability, and desire. And there are 3 springs of knowledge: reason, phenomenon, and necessity. 3 things man must do who desires to learn: listen intently, contemplate intently, and be silent continually. So, I just kind of rambled through a bunch of them there, not really meaning to make a bunch of reflection and whatnot. We spent a lot of time on a few individual triads, and I just wanted to share a few of those and just to carry things along here.